So, I am currently studying at Wellness College as a physical therapist, and it took a lot of time to decide which course I will take before, and it sums up to where I am now. Other than that, I am also living my not so best life at the moment since the pressure is on, and a lot of people around here are looking up to you, and others want to see you fail. But I am going to prove them wrong somehow. So now I would say I am still in the depths of my career goal and plan in life. But in God's due time, all will prevail, and I will commit the success that I always dreamt of in the future. So, what I do like about myself, I have read a lot of articles and also watched videos on social media about self love to the women who were bullied, being shamed on having these on their bodies, which all women has. And one of the main producer to what an ideal body should look like are the advertisements that we see on screens, and also the standard of beauty here on the Philippines, where most of the stores sell whitening products. These are just a few of the problems and insecurities that women dealt upon accepting ourselves. Now that a lot of the people learn to speak up and make this as a habit of being normal, makes more women to feel more confident and accepted by the industry. Well, for me, I learned a lot just by these people who choose to speak up on behalf of all women out there who are still ashamed of their body type. And what I like about myself now is that I am more driven towards what I want, no matter what circumstances are. And also, I have learned to accept my imperfections and flaws on my body because I know very well that this is a part of me. What I do not like is my habit of procrastinating and cramming about things that should be done on the next day, but well, there's always room for improvement, right? So for first is having a negative mindset can really set your mood right away. That's one of the things that I really need to change. Second will be, as what I have mentioned earlier, there is always room for improvement. And one of the things that I always want to improve is to have a stronger body, and a lot of small women were criticized just because they are small, but it definitely does not make you a weak person, especially mentally and emotionally. And exercise can do a lot of benefits to your body, starting with having a good digestion every day. What would I change is my habit of Filipino time. Ever since high school, I managed to have this habit whenever there are events or like activities. I'm always late at it, and I want to change that because that probably would be my greatest downfall if ever, and I don't want to bring that habit of mine in the future because it will affect my work ethics and important activities in life sooner. First will be insecurity, then followed by stress and overthinking. These are just examples of situations in my life that might help me adjust my behavior. As a result, I develop poor self esteem and anxiety, so I'll counteract this by working out, eating healthily, and changing my thinking. This will assist me in changing my bad habits and seeing my own growth and development. As a result of the processes, modifications, and outcomes, my unhealthy tendency of overthinking and worrying things will eventually go away. The changes I made will be visible to me. So, most of the time, I'd become more assured, at ease, and pleased, and I'd feel better with just how my physical appearance looked like. So right now I am at my active stage of doing physical activity where I find time to work out and jog and to attend our weekly trainings. Yes, because there were times when you feel unmotivated to do things, and sometimes I am also lazy to do it, especially after your cheat day. Yes, and I am prepared to endeavor to improve my undesirable habits. If that necessitates giving up something I'm used to, like having an unhealthy habit. And I would also like to overcome the practice of not eating on time or at night, of not resting properly, and most significantly, of looking for excuses. This is a lot for me, and I desire to become as fit as possible. I recognize that I'll be required to give up things, but I hope in the healing process I would be able to select what is good for me, not just for my wellness and my well being, but also for the fulfillment and happiness I want in my life, without hesitation. Yes, and I rely in my abilities and my capacity to summon my mental ability when necessary. If I sincerely desire something, I will go to any length to pursue and attain it, to generate mental ability, if that's what I desire or require doing. So I must focus with one task at a time, comprehend why I'm doing it, and be mindful of taking rest. I should try to prevent negativity and just think positive qualities. I will not be hesitant to seek help when required, and I'm going to set to and keep to boundaries no matter what. Well, my previous experience taught me to be stronger despite of the illness that I have. It made me who I am today, where I am physically active and where I can breathe normally and deeply. And this time it will help me to continue what I have practiced and maintained over the past few months with great determination. Then I can achieve the body that I always take care of. I gained a lot from my experience, which will come in handy this time. One of these is that I need to have a strong vision before I make priorities. I've learned that it is it's good to take a break, but we must never quit, no? To have no matter how bad the situation is. Furthermore, I feel that I have been realistic in my approach since I believe that I can grow through learning from my errors in the past, rather than merely dreaming big and doing nothing. I must be the person who works for it, not just that it molds me to become the better person who I want to be, and it is starting now. It made me realize certain things, and that if I do not move now, then nothing will likely happen. So, I view myself as a happy, loving, and talented person, and I also perceive myself to be thoughtful, caring, and approachable. I am not who I am today if I don't have these qualities. These are the attributes that lead me to become unique and beautiful on my own way, because I believe that all of us have beauty from within. I think of myself as a good looking, attractive, and a healthy individual because simply I love and accept myself. And if people don't think the same way that I have, then maybe they are insecure of what they look like. It may take time to accept all the flaws and imperfections you have, but Just so you know that we need to accept ourselves in order for us to love what we have and what we are as a person. So when I look at the mirror, I can see a fierce and strong looking woman who is ready to overcome any challenges in life. A woman who is ready to fight her battle to achieve what she wants in life. When I look in the mirror, I am truly pleased with myself because she is quite familiar with herself. She is free to stand and flourish. I am pleased of how I perceive that picture and how that woman handled with the difficulties that life may throw at her. She learns to accept most of her defeats and to live with the world's judgments. So, checking yourself is an essential component of losing weight or maintaining control of one's weight. Some people, however, may not utilize a balance machine to reduce weight, instead relying on the size of their garments. I agree that smaller size clothes now fits and that my waist is reducing as a measure of accomplishment. Weight loss is described as a reduction in total body weight due to muscle, water, and fat loss. However, fat loss is a healthier aim than weight loss. There are several elements to consider when using the scale weight as a measure of losing weight, such as muscle gain and water retention, and you will be unclear whether you are losing weight or not. There will be instances when it does not matter how you change your diet and lifestyle, the modifications you make, where the number on the scale does not diminish what you look like. So let our clothing serve as a gauge to see if our healthy lifestyle is paying off. If your clothes are growing looser as you lose weight, rejoice and go out and buy some new outfits. So if I am going to work out, I would aim from gaining weight instead than losing, since my body type is petite and I want to gain but not fats, but to gain muscles and to make it more prominent in my body. I would want to have a toned and fit body that is athletic and precise to look at, as much as I want to look good in my other outfits. But for me, gaining and aiming the body type that I want is to show that I look empowering to look at, and that would probably make me more confident and to boost my self-esteem.